What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it with more American Truck Simulator gameplay, and we are moving to Texas today, guys. We're moving to Texas. Not literally, but in game we are. And you might ask, Spur, how are we doing that? The Texas is not out yet for American Truck Simulator, and sadly enough, that is true, but we will be going on the coast-to-coast map. I got the coast-to-coast map updated back in the game, so we're going to be going from, I think we're in Albuquerque right now, so Albuquerque to Wichita Falls in my all-time favorite, one of my all-time favorite trucks, the Harvin Freightliner FLB. It was broke for the current version of the game, but evidently someone has updated it and got it working, so now it's compatible with the current version. So we'll be taking it and we'll be driving for Beacons, which is a moving company. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop in the truck and we'll get rolling. We'll get everything pulled up here. We're loaded up. We're at 3M. I don't know, kind of odd. I wish we could like pull from houses, but 3M's all right. I mean, you have to do what you can do, right? All right, there we go. Love this truck and the scheme. I like the Beacon scheme. I'll tell you guys a little story. I was originally born in Texas. I was born down in Fort Worth, and when I was pretty young, probably around 6 or 7, my family moved to the southeast. We moved to Alabama, and Beacons moved our furniture for us. I'll never forget it. It was a cab over truck as well. I can't remember what kind of truck it was, though. I really wish I did, but cool thing about it was a couple. It was a guy and a girl. They were married, and they drove as a team. They did team driving for Beacons. And if I remember correctly, they were pretty young, too. Like, oh, dude, get out of the way. Come on. Need you to go. They're pretty young. They're probably 20s and 30s or something like that. But that's been many years ago, many moons ago for certain. So I've always kind of had a fondness for Beacons. Just from that childhood memory, and then when I saw this truck available on the Steam Workshop, I had to grab it. So that is what we did. The truck scheme and the truck are both on the Steam Workshop. The trailer is not. I had to do a ton of digging to find this trailer. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. We'll make this right over. Ah, they gave us a violation. That is some serious BS. Like, a little heavy. She doesn't like starting off in second. I think we're gonna have to do it in first from now on. Beautiful Albuquerque. This is on the new profile. Hopefully all my issues and stuff that I've been having have been straightened out. We'll see. All right, we'll get up here and hop on the interstate. It should be smooth sailing from there. Like we'll have, oh yeah, she's really heavy. She feels really heavy on the brakes. I don't know what she weighs, but she's definitely, as I like to say, a little weighty. There's a little bit of weight to her. What a rainy mess. Uh-oh, there's a train coming. Are we clear back there? I hope we are. I hope we are. Yeah, okay. I was sweating it for a split second there. Yeah, she's a little finicky to start off. That's for certain. Some trucks are. Some trucks start off really easy, and other ones just not so much. Not so much. Just drop her down in fourth. Take this right on red here. We probably won't get a ticket, but I don't care. Oh, we didn't. You know, I've yet to figure that out. It puzzles me how that works. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Nice. Not too bad to float either. She's got a Cummins N14 in her. There we go. Hop over in this lane. All right, we should be set. We'll stay on I-40 all the way to Amarillo, and then we'll hop off on oh no, what's the highway that goes down to Dallas? I can't think of it. Is it 87 or 287 or something like that? I can't remember off the top of my head. I need to hop back over. Hey, you just might have to let me go. You might have to let me go. You might have to let me go. Let me go. I got my blinker on. Nice. All right, now I think we're good. Kind of cool driving in the rain. It's been a long time since we've driven in any kind of weather. I did bump the probability up just a tad. So we will have more opportunity for bad weather. This drive's definitely going to be a minute. 430 miles is actually a hair under right now, but about 430 miles to Wichita Falls. We'll probably go into the night, but we'll advance the time on it so we can see the scenery. I've driven quite a few times on the coast-to-coast map, but I took it out. It wasn't the last update, but maybe the update before that broke it. It wouldn't work. And I'll be honest, sometimes it gets a little tiresome having to update that stuff all the time, every time you have a patch, right? That's like one of the main reasons why I haven't been in Microsoft Flight Simulator in a while. It just gets old updating everything all the time. Like constantly having to update things, so why we haven't been in there. We'll probably get back to it at some point, do a little flying, but it's kind of nice taking a break from that headache. I mean, honestly, it is. It's kind of a headache at times. It really just is. And I don't have that many payware aircraft, or even really, any third-party aircraft, honestly. And to me, it's still a headache to update all that stuff. So I couldn't even imagine, like, if you had a ton of third-party aircraft, what a pain in the butt it would be to constantly have to go in and update things. Beautiful scenery. I've never been to Albuquerque. It's not that far away from where we live. It's a few hours away. Probably get there in half a day, but we've never been over there. Check it out sometime. As soon as I get over, they want to poke. That is so typical. Sometimes it really does remind me of like driving in real life. Averett, that's one we haven't driven for. We need to set up an Averett truck. I've got the paint schemes for it. Once again, this is a new profile, so we will be rediscovering a lot of stuff. I was just running into a lot of issues with the old profile. I don't know what it was, but there was something in that old profile that was just really gumming up the works in the game, causing me a lot of issues. So we got this one set up. Hopefully everything will be good to go. We'll have to worry about it. There we go, set the cruise. Now we're good. I-40, I have driven I-40 plenty of times. I've been on I-40 more than probably I would like. Very familiar with it. And especially going through Oklahoma on I-40 is like the biggest bunch of nothing ever. Like it takes forever to get across the state of Oklahoma. Like you need a 3-day pass to get across Oklahoma. It takes forever. You know what, let's slow her up a little bit. I want to do 70. 75 just feels a little fast. I've always said once you get going a certain speed in this game, it just starts feeling a little arcadey to me, and I don't care for that. Don't care for that at all. Especially through some of these curves and around traffic and things like that, it just gets to feeling a little arcadey. All right, should be coming into Tucumcari pretty soon. Not too far away. It'll be Amarillo. Every time I hear Amarillo, and I've been to Amarillo tons and tons and tons of times, but every time I hear of Amarillo, it makes me think of that movie Switchback. Who's ever seen that? The movie with Dennis Quaid and Glover. What's his name? I can't think of his first name. Glover from Lethal Weapon. In the movie too. That's a really good movie. You guys, if you haven't seen it, I would suggest watching it. It's really good. I won't give away anything about it, but it's definitely a good movie. I like it. But anyway, in the movie, actually, Arlie Ermy is in it as well. He's in it as well, but it seems like part of the movie is down in Amarillo, and they have a blizzard. I was like, yeah, that's fitting. That's fitting. Blizzard in Amarillo. Danny Glover. Danny Glover. Dennis Quaid, Danny Glover, and Arlie Ermy are in it. Going to 8 high. There we go. All right, Tucumcari. Next right. We won't be stopping there. It's kind of the end of the road for the legit map. Unless you have coast to coast. I am looking forward to Texas. I cannot wait for it to come out. I wish it would hurry up and release. Or like, I'm not even going to try to say when I think it's going to come out because I have no clue. Every time I've tried to, like, I've kind of had an idea when something is going to come out. I'm completely wrong. So I'm not even going to try to guess. It'll be released when they're ready. Nice, beautiful out here. Hopefully there's been some scenery enhancements to coast since the last time I've been on there. It gets a little sparse in there, you know, I guess that's part of it. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a coast-to-coast area now, you can tell. But it does kind of remind me of this area a little bit. Like, you know, where I live, there isn't a lot of trees. You get out in the countryside, and there's very few trees. I don't think people kind of imagine that for like the Panhandle, but it's true. Now here we are, great state of Texas. Welcome to Texas, nice. Can't wait for that to be legit. Central time zone as well too. So you have it. Amarillo 71 miles, Oklahoma City 321. Purple Heart Trail, that is correct. Yeah, I've seen those signs before on 40. Drop her down a gear. Looking forward to doing some coast-to-coast driving. It's starting to get a little bit stale. Getting a little bit stale in the regular SES software map, so now we've got a little bit more to do. Start coming into Adrian. There you go, Amarillo. I think this is the outskirts of Amarillo. One thing is different is they don't have all the construction. Like, they're completely redoing I-40 through Amarillo. They've been doing it since my youngest daughter was born, which she's 4 years old now. They've literally been working on I-40 through Amarillo for 4 years, over 4 years. And I used to always brag about Amarillo. I was like, oh yeah, Amarillo's, like, it's a breeze to get around in town. On the interstate, around the town, on the loop, like, it doesn't matter. It's a breeze all the way around. And then not long after I made that statement, they decided to redo I-40 through town. And basically what they're doing is they're raising I-40 throughout town, the bridges, all the bridges over the roads there, which was like a huge undertaking. I guess that's why they've been doing it for 4 years. It's almost as bad as Atlanta. If you've been through Atlanta and like the perpetual construction work that they have in that city on the interstates, like all the time where like, I don't think there's ever a moment now in Atlanta where there's not some construction on an interstate somewhere. And Amarillo's kind of getting that way a little bit. So it turned an easy town to get around into a headache, at least on the interstate. Not too terribly bad. It's still, even on its worst day, it's not as bad as in Atlanta, but it's not nearly as easy as it was. All right, we'll be hopping off on 287 shortly. Yeah, right up here. Right here, nice. I think we're good. It just split off. Back over that direction would be the airport. Amarillo Airport. Formerly the Amarillo Air Force Base. They got some really neat checkerboard colored water towers out around the Air Force Base. I think there's 4 left. I think originally there were like 8 of them. In pairs around the around the base, and I think there's 4 left. They're kind of iconic. You can't mistake them if you've seen them. You know what they are. Oh, we gotta get that jig off. There we go. Now we drop her in high. All right, next stop, Wichita Falls. We'll probably just keep right on trucking in the next few videos. We'll keep on trucking down into like Dallas, Fort Worth. Maybe hop on I-20, go east to the East Coast. All right, there we go. Grab a few screenshots of our beautiful Beacons Freightliner. I've yet to find one that looks exactly like this scheme on the cab, so I don't know exactly how legit that is. It's close enough though. It's close enough. I've seen several Kenworths for Beacons, but I've yet to find a picture of a Freightliner FLB. So we're gonna have to take a little modeler's license with that, but all right, it works. It still looks good. Like Alcatraz off in the distance. Is that what that is? Is that Alcatraz? They put a little Easter egg out here. If they really wanted to complete the look of this area, they needed like hundreds and hundreds of windmills. That would definitely make it look like the Panhandle. That's the crazy thing about it. When when Amerity and I moved to this area, there were hardly like any windmill farms anywhere. They've all grown up, been built up in like the last 10 or 15 years. Please pull in for an inspection, okay. All right, well, I guess we'll wait. It'd be too far out, honestly. Yeah, 73 miles. All right, what do we got? 61,000 pounds. That's not horrible, but I think this engine in this truck is only 435 horsepower. I think so. Yeah, I want to say she's a little bit on the weak side. Alright, come on, Mr. CR England, let me in. I'll get over after you. Someone's letting me in. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, they've got red lights in Childress. I don't remember this. I don't think there's any red lights on 287. I don't think so. Now, I've driven from 287 down, or from Childress on 287 down to DFW a few times, and I know there's no red lights. It's almost like an interstate. I don't think there's red lights in Childress. Could be wrong. Could be mistaken. Need to hop over. Damn, look at all the trucks. That is a ton of trucks. Our England, Crete, shipping container, APL. I wish it would change before I stop. Change, nope. Nice. A lot of rigs there. Nice little convoy. Oh man, I swear, that's just the stoplight gods are not smiling upon us. They really just aren't. Figures. All right, well, we'll look at the trucks some more. I really dig that CR England back there. I think we may have to do one of those. There we go. All right, now we can get out of Dodge. Oh, she didn't want to float. Go get in there. Get. Seems like they've come in here and added a lot more vegetation and stuff along the roads. Last time I drove it, I want to say it's just nothing but a bunch of grass and stuff. That's good at least. It looks kind of scrubby out here, like it does, the way it does in real life. Nice, BNSF. Gotta be either Red Rock subdivision down in Dallas Fort Worth from Amarillo. All right, we're here. Wichita Falls, at least close. There you go. Managed to float her down a little bit there. She gave us the red light violation that time. I don't know why. Sometimes I can make a ride on red and it's fine, and other times not so much. So I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Getting my Jake and leaving it on. I gotta cut that thing off. I know some drivers drive with it on all the time, you know? I mean, you see that. I've never really cared for it. It just, I don't know. It just seems kind of a bit of a pain. Let's see if we can get in here without clipping this. I hate this entrance. It's always like really, really narrow. Yep. I'm gonna clip that sign and get the sidewalk or the curb. All right, let's go ahead and park her. Let's see where you need it. Straight ahead, all right. Yeah, we'll give it a try. You see this is an older trailer because you see how blown out the taillights are in the mirror there. So it looks like the lighting hadn't been fixed for this trailer for the lighting update. It's like from patch 1.40, I think. So it works, but it's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. I think the Wilson cattle trailer I have is the same way. The lights, the tail lights are just completely blown out. There we go. All right. All right, let's pull her up, straighten her up just a little bit. Yeah, those are way blown out back there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I really dig this trailer. I think it's a good looking trailer. Just unfortunately, it's not optimized for the current version of the game. And it took a lot of searching just to find one that would even remotely work. Like, most of them wouldn't even work. Damn, I still can't get this thing back there right. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, look how that's blown out. Looks like we're going to the club. There we go. Sweet. All right, we're going to park her here and call it. I don't think we're going to be able to bump the dock before we get out of the thing. All right, let's go ahead and kill the engine. And press follow and unload the trailer. Let's see, 449 miles, 8 hours and 25 minutes, 61.3 gallons of fuel. We made $10 million. That is correct. $10 million for that. We're carrying some high dollar 3M stuff. No, actually, I have the money cheat and the XP cheat going to get this profile a new a kickstart. So anyway, yeah, we got $10 million and 148,000 XP. It's a great way to go. If you want to kickstart your profile and like just get trucks and test them out and not have to worry about earning money and all that, is definitely the way to go. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the Beacons Freightliner, and with all that said, we'll catch you on the road next time. Peace.